I don't want to say I've been telling you, but I've been telling you it's Jack Hughes' world and we are living in it. His market is completely on fire, and so is the market of a lot of players. A great surprise by Upper Deck in Series 1 and a big release coming up next week. Welcome to another episode of the SlabStox Puck Drop. Hey, hockey lovers. Hey, card lovers. My name is Greg. I am your French-speaking hockey loving host, and welcome to another episode of the SlabStox Puck Drop, powered by SlabSharks, the best place to buy and consign your hockey cards on eBay. A very special edition tonight because, yes, the NHL season is finally underway. It's so much fun to see everyone performing so far. Some great surprises, some disappointing seasons so far, but we won't push the panic button too soon. Let's see what comes up in the next weeks. But the market has been reacting very well so far to the beginning of the season, and also to this man, the rookie, probably the rookie of the year, the rookie of an entire generation. Connor Bedard has made his NHL debut so far, 4 points in 6 games. Remember, people were asking if he was going to produce more than 70 points this season. We established the over-under at 70 points, and so far 4 points in 6 games. So not a bad start to a career. Let's remind everyone that he plays in a team that won't be in the playoffs and will need some time to actually be a contender. But Connor Bedard so far has been impressive in his start, and we'll see how his whole season will go with the Chicago Blackhawks. And Upper Deck has been giving us a little surprise here in Upper Deck Series 1 that was just released last week by releasing this SP1, just like they did with Connor McDavid in 2015. And the prices have been fluctuating a lot in the first hours of the release. The first card has been selling for just over $1,100 US dollars, and now a few sales have been hitting the 600 mark and stabilizing around that mark so far from every single card hitting eBay since the release. And collectors are very happy to actually grab this card, add them to their collection. The first professional hockey card of Connor Bedard. I don't know what your thoughts are on the value long-term of this one once his YG is released, but if it makes the same phenomenon as it did with Connor McDavid, we see a lot of cards hitting the market very, very soon. And then once the collectors actually are able to buy them, we don't see them coming around too much often. So we will see on the midterm and long-term run where it ends up. But so far, a nice surprise for collectors that gave a lot of hype in the market on around Series 1 because let's face it, a lot of people were waiting actually for Series 2 to be released next winter and trying to put their hands on a Connor Bedard YG. Next up, this man is on fire. I've been telling you for a while, told you in the intro, it's Jack Hughes' world, and we are living in it. 5 games, 14 points, a record-setting beginning of the season for Jack Hughes and the New Jersey Devils. He's been playing like a phenomenon. He's unbelievable since the beginning of the season. Let's hope it stays that way. If you've been listening and tuning into the SlabStox Puck Drop for a while now, you know how much I have been jumping on the Jack Hughes hype train for a while and collecting his cards as well. But his market has been reacting to his performance. Look at that. In the past month, Card Ladder says that his market grown by 26%, and a lot of this 26% comes from just in the last week or so. Look at these record-setting sales right there. This is actually my card. I had the opportunity to let it go. I always said that I would let it go at the right price, and I thought that this was the right price as well. So his inscribed PSA 10. As you know, the first 50 Future Watch out of the 999 that are produced the player actually writes the date of his NHL debut. And I had this one in a PSA 10 version. It's only Pop 9 or Pop 10, and it was sold back to back for this same amount of time. So where's a sale on Friday morning for just around $7,600 US, and then this sale happened the next day as well. So record setting, another record broken 24 hours after, and the same thing happened with his high-end card, his true RPA from the cup, as you can see here, sold also by SlabSharks for $8,029 right here on eBay. And another sale happened just a few hours later for $12,000 US. So no matter the card of Jack Hughes, they are all setting records. This is the regular future watch in a PSA 10 version for $3,000. Now, I can recall that we could find just a few weeks ago the same version of this card that was selling for around what? 16, 17, 1800 US, and now they're jumping to $3,000. So is it a bubble? Is it going to be sustainable for a few months? We will see. But so far, I mean, the Jack Hughes train has been growing and growing. A lot of collectors seems to be investing in his market. Is he the next big thing? Remember, I told you a few months ago, Wayne Gretzky actually told in an interview that the only player that was reminding him of his style of play was Jack Hughes, and that in his opinion, he was the only player that could come close to Connor McDavid's production. So we will see if that comes to be true. But so far, he is the points leader in the NHL with 14 points in 5 games, and he has no signs of slowing down. And now let's go over and take a look to our Slab Sharks Thursday night auction. I'm sure we have a pretty interesting one as well this week. Now on to one of my favorite segments of the week, the Slab Sharks Thursday night auction. Let's go and watch these monster cards that are in auction right now and ending tonight on eBay. First off, the 2016 Upper Deck Young Guns Austin Matthews exclusive, just numbered out of 100, BGS 9.5. Just going to put a little marker on this one. Just want to see where it ends up. It's been sitting at 5,200 Canadian dollars so far with just over 24 hours to go. Of course, a McDavid Young Guns, always one every single week that is on auction. And speaking about this YG Frenzy, what about a Alex Ovechkin BGS 9.5 YG, almost at 2,500 Canadian dollars. This Sidney Crosby, also from 2005, over $2,000. This PSA 1 of this 1966 Topps Bobby Orr rookie card, one of the most iconic hockey cards you can get in the market, is sitting at 1,875 Canadian dollars. Once again, with just over 1 day to go. A few beauties, a lot of Austin Matthews on the market, and rightfully so, because he already has 7 goals so far this season. He's bouncing back from his quote-unquote bad season last year when he scored 40 goals, and he is on the move to go over 50 this season. Probably also just like Montreal Canadiens' very own Cole Caulfield, his future watch. I love the design from this 2021 release from Upper Deck. $840 with just over a day to go once again. Speaking about iconic hockey cards, this 1979 OPC Wayne Gretzky PSA 1, and a beautiful PSA 1 for that matter, and the man whose market is on fire, Jack Hughes, with his exquisite retro gold out of 25, and the SB1 we've been talking about with just over 24 hours to go once again, sitting at 670 Canadian dollars. The Connor Bedard SB1, this Easter egg or short print from Upper Deck Series 1, is right there on eBay as well. So head over to, oh my God, look at this one here. My goodness. This Upper Deck Premier Super Rookie patch with the M from the Maple Leafs right there. Oh, what a card, what a patch here. Austin Matthews once again. So and numbered out of 5, also super rare piece of collection right here. So head over to SlabSharks eBay account, the Thursday night auction, the best place to buy and consign hockey cards on eBay. And once again, this mighty auction is ending tonight, Thursday. All right, next up, Series 1 was released just last week, and next week, SP Authentic 2022-23. So the Series 1 was for the 2023 and 2024 rookie class. This one is one of the most iconic release for the 2022 and 23 rookie class. A packed rookie class, actually. Not a whole lot of big names that could knock it out of the park in their market, but a lot of great names that will sell well. I am pretty sure of this. So each and every year we see these, once again, these very iconic rookie cards. The Future Watch, I've been a fan. I like the design once again this year. Last year's design and 2019's design too were very, very good looking. But this year with the colors, I am sure that once we have these cards in our hands, we will be very pleased with the design. So you can see, of course, Shane Wright and his inscribed. I was talking to you just a few minutes ago about the importance of having the NHL debut date handwritten by the player on their first 50 Future Watch, and also the on-card autos. And on the right, you can see the Future Watch auto patch that are numbered to 100. Here we have the gold version out of 25 for Matty Beniers, who is probably the biggest chase of this rookie class here in 2022-23. And if you remember, completing the bounty was so fun for me last year with the 2021-22 release. You actually have to collect this year the 91 complete cards of the Spectrum FX, so Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, and they will give you the whole base set, so the whole 100 cards, numbered out of 150. They call it the gold set of the bounty. And a few also, I think it's 9 exclusive cards also that are coming from that set once you complete the bounty. So no easy task, and you have to make it fast as make sure that you are amongst the first 50 collectors that complete the whole bounty set. So once again, a very nice touch here added by Upper Deck, and all the variations that you can find from these Future Watch. So 2 autos per box, and you can find, of course, like I said, the regular Future Watch numbered out of 999, the Future Watch auto patch numbered to 100, the auto patch Mystery Black 1 of 1, who's also a big chase in that product, and a lot of tiers, different tiers from the retro versions that are, and for the patches and also the regular Future Watches. And depending on the tier, they are numbered out of 699 to 99 as well. So some very rare versions that you can find in the whole set. The different teams to actually chase in that product. I targeted 6 different teams. So, of course, Seattle Kraken with Shane Wright, with Matty Beniers. The LA Kings will be my chase with Brent Clark. As you know, this is a player that I like collecting a lot, and that I think that has a lot of potential to grow as well. Jordan Spence will be also in the checklist. That's also a great defenseman. Will he be hobby relevant in the next few months, few years? We will see. The Dallas Stars with Wyatt Johnston is also a great name to be chasing. Matthias Michelli and Dylan Ganther from the Arizona Coyotes will also be great names. The Montreal Canadiens will have a lot of Future Watch in that set, including number one draft pick Juraj Slafkovsky and defenseman Caden Gooley. Arbor Jacki also is a fan favorite here in Montreal, and also Kent Johnson from the Columbus Blue Jackets will be amongst the players to chase. I don't know if you guys are excited. Please let us know in the comments. Who will you be chasing? If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the SlabStox Puck Drop. We will talk to you in the next 2 weeks. Enjoy the season, enjoy the next release, and speak to you soon.